life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These are the main components that make America the greatest country on this side of the Milky Way galaxy. Emma Stern once said, a house is not a home, but Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes has the key to all of our hearts here in Bowling Green, Ohio. Nate Schroeder and Jake Venter, otherwise known as DJ Fearless Menace and MC Profound Wanderer, claim they have a strong relationship with Brad.
So there's actually a particular time where I was having a hard time kind of finding a rhythm. Me and Jake were experimenting with a lot of music beats and everything. And I took my project over to Brad. I had heard about him through the grapevine, so I thought, I might as well go to a professional and see what I could get out of it. And I came to his door and he welcomed me with open arms. And it was that step forward in music progression that, really, it was something I needed to feel the confidence. He came into my life. Sorry.
He just gets really emotional when
yeah,
he talks.
That's why I'm wearing these glasses, because I'm shedding tears, dude.
Brad is known to have a lot of clout. Here, Jake explains what clout is.
I'm not really sure what clout means. I'm pretty sure it just means swag or finesse. It's definitely in the same category as those two words, but in terms of defining clout, I really have no idea what it means. And when it comes to Brad and clout, I'm sure he has a lot of it, if it's actually just a synonym for swag. But, I can't speak personally on the definition, but Brad definitely has it.
Due to their close relationship, Jake decides to call Brad over the phone.
I don't know if he's going to pick up. He's probably busy making beats right now.
Hey, it's sorry, give me some phone. Call me back.
Hey Brad, it's Jake. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate you as a human being, and thank you so much for hooking me up with some good music software. I hope your night is going well, and I hope that your thoughts aren't too clouded by clout, and that today was successful and you didn't run into too many people who recognize you out in public. So just want to say thanks for everything, bro. You're the man. Talk to you soon. Yeah, he's probably in the studio right now.
Next, we have a Brad enthusiast in town who claims to have an interesting story about Brad.
Oh wow, first time I met Brad. Already feels like it was so long ago. You remember that, Pixel? Out of class, and I was just on my way home. I decided to sit on my porch and smoke a cigarette, and this hooligan, this kid, just came out of nowhere and just started pummeling my head, just bashing my head with his fist. He was just punching me in the head. My head was bouncing on the sidewalk. At one point, he had me on the ground and was just to my head, and then my head was just onto the sidewalk. And out of nowhere, Brad just came, and he fought this intruder off, and he swaddled me up in his arms and carried me to safety. You ever have those moments where you're a kid and you fall asleep in the car and your parents end up carrying you inside and you kind of wake up in the middle of the night and you're just in your home and you just feel safe? I think that's probably like the only way I could really describe how I felt when Brad picked me up.
A couple in town known for their outrageous conspiracies have encountered Brad and want to give a voice to their encounter.
Hero, a savior, a god.
It's the only reason we're alive.
It's Brad Holmes. 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 Brad Holmes.
Brad Holmes. We're in our home underground. Away from the aliens.
Way underground. The foil hats, they're for everything. They keep my thoughts inside and away from space and away from above. They keep us safe down here.
Yes, we love Brad.
Absolutely love Brad.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes.
Brad, he hasn't come down in years?
Years, I
Decades.
think.
I don't know how long we've been down here.
An Australian exchange student known as Stefan claims that Brad saved his life.
It was back in '92. I was on the local swim team, Go Seahawks, swimming varsity. It was a Tuesday night, right? I was practicing my laps, and I was going in mid-stroke, right? I had eaten a cheeseburger a few hours earlier, and cramp hit me right there. I can still feel it to this day. If I think about it, I can feel that cramp. I was underwater at this point. The cramp, it took over my body. I was paralyzed. And then all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I saw the most beautiful, luscious man I had ever seen in my entire life. All of Australia, I had never seen a man like this. But, Brad Holmes, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Holmes. He came into the water, out of the darkness, out of the depth. I saw the luscious locks glowing in the darkness. And he came in, his abs pulsating. He grabbed my body and he pulled me out of the water. Then he threw me onto the side of the pool, and he did mouth to mouth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. He put his lips onto mine. But this is Brad Holmes we're talking about.
Who is Brad Holmes? Where did he come from? What is he? Who will know Brad in the future? What dimensions does he exist in? The world has to know.
There seems to be this belief that I am something greater than what I really am. I don't quite understand it. It is somewhat flattering, but very inaccurate to my daily life. These allegations against me are completely fictitious. I do not consent to anything. I don't understand why my name keeps getting brought up in this manner. My daily life is that of a normal man. You know, I'm just Brad. Just Brad. I'm just a normal everyday guy. I don't get all this hype around me. Doesn't make sense to me. Just an everyday guy. Wait, hold up. Oh shoot. I gotta take this. Hello? Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I gotta go.
Who can say